Do y'all think that the charges against Luna will be dropped? What are y'all thoughts? Let me know down below. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review live for Chester for the Bold and Beautiful December 6, 2024. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. Look, Eric was so mad. I said, I don't think they fully understand what Justin was trying to tell them. Because Eric ended up saying, I stand with Ridge, you're fired or whatever. Go on. He said, go on out of there, get out of here. And I said, this is exactly why you have to read the documents. Well, technically, Ridge did read it. He did see his name, and Justin basically said that. You saw the name, you still signed it. Justin ended up telling, and I'm skipping so far ahead, Justin ends up telling them that basically it was legal. Although it was unethical, it was definitely legal. But okay, on today's episode, I guess we're going to start with Eric, Steph, and Ridge. So basically, I'm guessing Eric just found out about what Carter did, and they were saying the same thing about how they can't believe he did this. There has to be a way to, protect the company and make sure that Carter doesn't get his hands on it. Carter ends up revealing to Hope that he filed the paperwork. Then Hope was happy. She talking about some, what she said, let me fix your tie. You need to fix your tie or something. You can't have this big meeting or whatever with your tie crooked. I said, girl, you don't get on out of here. And Carter was still on the same stuff, talking about he doing it for Hope and all the Logans and everything. But Justin ends up arriving. And by that time, that's when, first of all, let me ask y'all, do y'all think that Justin really tried his hardest? He ended up saying, it's legit. Although it was unethical, it was legal. He also ended up saying, he consulted with other lawyers or whatever, and they said the same thing, that it was legal. Although unethical, it's legal or whatever. So everybody's still just standing there. They in disbelief. They telling him he a traitor. Look, Eric went off. Eric was like, you nothing but a traitor. He was like, I should have known after the Quinn situation. I said, well, technically, true that. But that's what I was going to talk to y'all about yesterday. I think Ridge was like, he was talking to Taylor. I think that was the scene where he was talking to Taylor, and he was saying how he should have known when Carter ended up having an affair with his father's wife with Quinn or whatever. I said, wasn't you kissing her once before? Wasn't you sneaking around? Wasn't y'all sneaking around having kisses and stuff? But yeah, Eric was highly upset. He ends up, he got upset. He started saying, you're nothing but a traitor. What are you doing here? He went off. But yeah, they was telling him about himself. He was saying the same thing about how he's doing it for the Logans and they've been undervalued. Brooke has the top. What he said, Brooke has the top line of the company and she's overlooked. I see her in the hallway on her laptop and she's supposed to be a part of the executive team and all this other extra stuff. I said, well, if that's the case, none of them got offices because y'all all share the same doggone office. Eric don't put y'all out how many times? Eric don't say, this is my office, my stapler or whatever, and all y'all still in there. So what you talking about? But yeah, they was telling him, you right on time. Justin was just about to tell us that you can't get away with this. But Justin says the opposite. He ends up saying that it's legal, although unethical. I done said that about 3 or 4 times, huh? Although unethical, it's legal still, and that Carter's in charge. And I said, I guess they need time to process it or something like that. Because they still was like, you need to go or whatever, or something like that. And then Steffi ends up saying, Hope is playing you. But they was just telling him how he betrayed them, stabbed them in the back. They treated him like family and all this stuff. Then Eric was like, I stand with Rich, you're fired. I said, y'all ain't listening. Y'all ain't got no power. They said, he was like, I think Justin was like, isn't this both of y'all signature or whatever? And they was like, yes, but they signed it under false pretenses or whatever. I said, it should be a law against that, though, because if you could trick somebody into signing documents, isn't that fraud? Isn't that against the law, or it should be against the law? I feel like they had the wrong things as law. They make the wrong things a law. Yeah, that's it right there. But, so then after he tried to fire him or whatever, I think he continued to explain himself or whatever. Then they told him to go on, get out or whatever. So he started walking. I said, no, you ain't about to leave. So instead, he went behind the desk. He's like, I'm not going anywhere or whatever. And he's basically telling them he in charge now. Is that understood? I said, ooh. I said, Carter. He was standing up there mean mugging and stuff. I said, look at Carter. I said, Steffi looked shocked. Eric looked upset in a sense. And Ridge looked like he going to get revenge or he going to make sure that this doesn't go through. But based on next week's episode, I think they still gonna be at forced discretion, but they're gonna be outside the door. Hope gonna be there, and Ridge gonna be saying, "You did this. You took the company for her or whatever. You're not gonna get away with it." with Hope and Brooke, basically Hope was over here trying to keep it a secret that Carter filed the paperwork, and Brooke kept questioning her or whatever, and she finally ends up saying that it's not over, because I think Brooke was saying something about it's a good thing that it didn't go through or whatever, and she was like, basically, how can you be so sure? And she finally ends up saying that Carter filed the paperwork, and Brooke was shocked. I said, see, Brooke, see, I said so with Brooke. Just pack your bags. No, I think, do he stay with her? She stay with him. I don't know. Yeah, he stay with her, I think. Then you got Bill, Luna, and Poppy. So with Luna and Poppy, Luna wrote Bill another letter. And I said, Bill, come on now, Bill. You done lost your mojo now. I know you ain't falling for this lady shenanigans. But yeah, she done wrote Bill another letter. He gets it. He's reading it and everything. And I can't tell if he upset or mad that she wrote him, or he feeling sympathy for her. Because she was talking about the doggone, I miss you and I regret everything or whatever. But her mama ends up stopping by. And her mama basically said, you did what you did. It was intentional. You was going to set me up. She went off on her or whatever. But before that, I think she was like, have you heard from Bill? She asked about Bill or whatever. Then her mama realized, obviously she still got an obsession with Bill or whatever. I forgot what she said when she asked about Bill. I can't remember. But Luna ends up revealing that her lawyer, they're thinking about filing an appeal. I said, how you gonna file, how you gonna file an appeal? But this would not be the first time that we've seen folks commit a crime and get away with it. So I was like, yeah, she finna get her crazy self up out of there. I think the letter asked Bill to come visit her, and he do. As soon as he walked in, she jumped up out there. I said, y'all supposed to sit down, don't get up or something. She done jumped up, happy and stuff, just sitting down telling my son, I regret everything I did. I'm sorry or whatever. I miss you. And he just sitting over here, and I'm like, Bill, wake up. Please wake up, Bill. Tell her start writing you or something. But that's it. I think the last thing, or another thing that they showed on the preview for next week's episode is Remy and Lectra. And she's telling him that we're just friends or whatever. There's nothing going on between us or something like that. And he's like, we're not just friends or something. I said, run, girl. Y'all remember those videos from back in the day? That's back in the day. Some years ago when they'll say something or something would happen and then they'd be like, run. I said, you better get up out of there. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces, have a great rest of the day, a great weekend, and be safe.